ठीक है. Next point is growth centers and growth pole. Now what these growth centers and growth pole concept is, I'll give you an example. The example मतलब ते illustrate होऊन जाईल. See, there is one line. What it is saying, development does not appear everywhere and all at once. It appears in points or with variable intensity. What does this mean? Whatever growth we have, let's take example of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, do we have growth everywhere? ठीक है. Typically महाराष्ट्राच्या context मध्ये term use केली जाते, that is growth or development islands. We have islands of development or islands of growth. It's not uniformly distributed. If you come to Mumbai-Pune region, it is development island or growth island. If you go to Marathwada, whether not same level of growth is there. Okay? So here I am talking about the spatial variability of growth. Are we suggesting that there is a spatial variability when it comes to growth or development? Now, whatever growth has taken place, has it taken place all at once? No. In a later part, we will understand something called as cumulative causation. Simple term मध्ये आता एक reference द्यायचा झाला तर, there is accumulation of growth, right? Maybe it started some 50 years ago, and since then there is a continual addition. But whatever addition of growth has taken place in the state of Maharashtra, it has only limited to what? Particular islands. ठीक आहे. ग्रोथ इथेच झाली आहे, राईट? आणि तुम्ही एक हिस्टॉरिकल पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह जरी बघितला किंवा एक फ्युचरिस्टिक पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह जरी बघितला, यू कॅन व्हेरी वेल से that whatever growth is going to be there, where it is going to come? Only in particular island. It is going to get accumulated. It is going to get accumulated in a space. It is going to get accumulated with time. Okay? So spatial and temporal, both aspects are there. So that is why we are saying that it has not happened all at once. But suddenly तुम्ही आज एक प्लान तयार केला, तो प्लान इम्प्लिमेंट केला आणि ग्रोथ झाली. That's not the case. Maybe 50 years ago, you sowed the seed and gradually growth built upon itself. Next, it appears in points. ठीक है, spatial variation. There are certain points. These are nothing but islands, and with variable intensity. Whatever growth you have in Pune, same growth is not there in Mumbai. It has higher growth. Now, this is spatial variation. Understand the temporal part. Whatever growth has happened in Pune 10 years ago, it was not the same level of intensity of growth. Maybe in last decade, the intensity was more. 30 years ago, it was less. That is what we are saying. There is a variable intensity. Fine. Lakshya rahe what this statement means. There is one economist called as Francis Perrow. So this fellow comes up with idea of growth pole in 1955. आता फंडामेंटल एकदा समजून घ्या, बाकी थेरी आहे. ठीक आहे. What we are trying to suggest when we say growth pole and growth center, we are simply suggesting it's a regional development approach. If an underdeveloped region or a developing region or sometimes even developed countries, if they want to achieve regional development, एका particular region मध्ये मला development जर घडवून आणायची आहे, then I will go for the theory of growth pole and growth center. Now what I am going to do here, I will choose a place, let's say XYZ. I will make sure that this becomes my growth pole. Pole word kutna ala? I am having polarization. What do I mean? I am having polarization. या particular case मध्ये all my resources, all the development, all of the growth is going to get concentrated at a single point or single pole. Okay? Whatever resources I have, where they are going? At a single place. It will develop, it will grow. That will become my growth pole. But the further idea is, once I have this growth pole, this will help in creating development or growth for surrounding region. That is why I said this is regional development approach.